Hey friends, today we're going to make some dragon eyes out of magic model air dry clay and some dragon eyes made out of glass. We're going to use some different techniques. Once it dries, we're going to put some magnets on the back so we can stick it on our refrigerator and get to look at it. But let's go over the different things we're going to use today. So we're going to use some spikes, as you can see, some scales, and then we're going to use these really cool coils right here that we kind of spiral together using different colors. We're also going to use markers to color in our clay, but not the way you think. So notice how I use a variety of colors, and let's get started. So the first thing that you'll do before we get started is do a dragon eye plan on the sheet. I'll go over with that later in class, but we're going to use that sheet after you finish it to come up with your idea. You should be able to make these dragon eyes out of one packet of air dry clay. So we'll use that. And then we're also going to get to pick out an eyeball color that you like. So we're going to knead the clay up a little bit, roll it around, smush it, make it nice and soft, warm it up so it's easier to use. And once we do that, we get in a nice little shape, like so. We're going to divide it into 4 equal pieces. These are the markers we're going to use. Just regular Crayola markers. And then you're going to use your scissors to divide the clay up, getting into about 4 sections. And then we're going to smoosh the clay down nice and flat. And then we're going to pinch the sides like so, and then smush those down too to kind of make it look like kind of the shape of an eye. So I heard somebody say eye socket. Kind of. We're making the back of the eye. So then we're going to pick our dragon eye that we want. There's all sorts of different colors. I'm going to go with red. Put the red there. And then that's our eye. It looks a little weird like that right now. So let's make some eyelids. So we want to smush another piece of clay down. Make it into about the same shape as we did with the first part. The back of the eye. Fold it, smush it. And then we're going to cut it in half. So to make it look more like an eyelid, we're going to fold up the middle, just push it up a little bit, smush it down, and then place it down over top. And do the same with the lower piece, smush it over, push it down, and looky there, we got ourselves an eye. Next, we're going to take some smaller pieces of clay, and this is where the markers come in. So I'm going to start with the color blue. You want to just color it on top. Now, we'll warn you now, you're going to get it on your fingertips. So you're going to have different color fingertips. You'll be all right. It's magic marker. It washes off. But you're going to smush it. And keep smushing it. You get this really cool marble look. And then for this one, I want to make the coils. So a coil is just like how you can kind of make a snake when you roll it on the table. So we'll make like a little snake. Then I'm going to take orange, just a complementary color of blue. And then we're going to roll that up, smush it till it turns orange. And then roll it like a snake. Try to make it about the same length as the blue one. Then we put them side by side like so, and we start to twist. It's pretty fun. So we're going to twist it up, make a rope out of blue and orange. And I want to use this, I'm going to pull it in half, and I'm going to use it to go around the eyelid. This is the start of the eye, or the eye decorations. And then I want to take some of this blue. I'm going to make a teardrop shape. See how it kind of looks like a teardrop? Once you get a teardrop shape, you smush it. And then I'm going to put it over here, connect it to the top, and that's my first spike. Grab some more blue, mix some mixa, make some more little teardrops, and then I want to smush them just like I did the first time. Now I'm going to grab some different colors. I'm going to use pink and purple. And here's how I'm going to make the scales. The scales kind of look like little donuts. So I'm going to take the pink, color it onto the clay, mix it up. And then I'm going to pinch off tiny little balls. The pink I had to use a lot of because it's a very light color. So if you're mixing it and it's not quite coming out, you might want to add some more. I find like colors like blue and purple, they pop out really well, but lighter colors like yellow and orange and pink, they have a harder time kind of absorbing through. Now watch how easily this purple comes through. Just like that. So now I got my two colors. I can start making my scales. Also, I meant to show you, you can also make these cool little spirals if you want to. By just rolling up a coil. So here's first scale. I'm going to push it on there. And then you just smush it on there. And then smush another one there. You're also going to get a toothpick. So you use a toothpick to create some textures. I'm going to use this toothpick to poke a hole in it. Make a, as I said, it look like kind of a donut. I meant to alternate the colors. I didn't. It still turned out all right. But if you want to try to do a pattern, that would also be awesome. And just realize once you stick one down, it's hard to get it back up. So be mindful of where you stick things. Again, if we look at the details, the last one. So here I go, adding more scales. And then I tried to make more like dragon scales with this. So I'm overlapping them. They're kind of alternating. And adding a little bit of texture with the toothpick. So that's pretty much the different techniques I used. Now I'm just kind of going back in there and overlapping things. So kind of building up the surface to make it look a little bit thicker. My one suggestion or my one kind of requirement is I don't really want to see any of the white clay. I want you to like completely fill up the dragon eye with all sorts of different scales and donuts and spikes, and spirals and coils, and make it as colorful as you want. But I don't want to see any of the white clay left. I want it all to be different colors and full of different patterns. Try to use up that bag and then just overlap it. And then once you're done today, we'll let them dry. And then next class, we'll put the magnets on and we might display them and then you can take them home. So I hope you enjoy it. Get to work. Bye.